Hi friends, this is Whitney with Faith, Trust, and Christ, and today we're going to be talking about character dining at Walt Disney World. So character dining is where characters will walk around while you eat and they'll stop and have some special moments with you. You can get up and give them a hug, get your photo, get an autograph. It's a really special moment. Yes, you are paying for it, but it's where you get special and magical moments with you and your family and these special characters. So who is character dining for? It is for anyone who loves characters, any age, babies, toddlers, adults, teenagers, grandparents. It's for anybody who loves characters. And you know, my grandfather actually loved Crystal Palace. It was his favorite. He got to see the castle while eating, have that buffet, as well as get to meet Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and all the characters. On his last trip to Disney World, he canceled all of his reservations and went to Crystal Palace every single evening. He absolutely loved it. So every time we walk through Magic Kingdom, we see Crystal Palace or even go to eat, we can always have that memory of my grandfather being like, I am going to Crystal Palace today and I'm eating there. But that was his favorite and he certainly loved it, and we get to cherish those memories forever. So Disney does character dining two different ways. There's table service and then there's buffet. Table service is where the waiter and waitress will bring you your food, and whereas buffet, you go up and get your food yourself. We typically have found that table service meals are typically fresher and we really enjoy that. I, as a mom, really enjoy table service. I don't have to worry about taking both my kids up with me, getting my plate, getting their plates, the back and forth, getting them settled. I really like table service because it's brought to you, we're all settled. It just seems a little bit of a slower pace, and I really enjoy that for my family. We choose character dining as a family because of the characters and the food. What more could you want? But you are paying for this experience. But the characters seem to know that. They take a little more time. You get these memorable moments, special times with you and your family. I know I have photos that are just really precious and hold special memories. But we certainly love it because of food and characters, but you're also getting that quality time with those characters that you love. So my number one not so favorite character dining meal is Be Our Guest. And if you know me at all, that comes as a shock because I am a Beauty and the Beast fan. I absolutely love the movie, but the character dining experience is not worth it to me. It's $67 per adult and $39 per child, and I really don't consider it a character dining experience. The Beast will come out and wave to you, and he'll go room to room, but he does not come and take a photo with you and your family like all the other character dining experiences, which is kind of a shock. You're paying that kind of a price and he's not walking around, so maybe they'll change that. I hope so. As well as the quality of food. We found that the quality of food is better at other character dining experience that's actually cheaper, and we'd rather go there. Maybe one day we'll go back and visit, but for now we're gonna skip it. I will say that they did have a quick service of breakfast and lunch before COVID, and you could visit then. And it was better prices in comparison to the dinner, as well as I thought the quality of food was much better at breakfast and lunch in comparison. All right, y'all, about to ruffle some feathers on my second not so favorite, so hang in there with me. If you love this character dining experience, that's awesome. It just is not my family's favorite. And I do have to say, it's not just me. I actually have about 16 people who typically come along with me, and we all are pretty much in agreement that there are other Mickey character dining that is better. So here it goes. Chef Mickey's. It's not my family's favorite. It's because of the buffet and the characters seem very rushed. That's because there are lots of families. and they are typically rushed through. You don't get to visit with them as much as other character dining experiences, and the price is not worth that to me. So for breakfast, it is $51 per adult, and then children are $33 per child. Dinner is $62 per adult and $39 per child. I just feel like the food quality is not very good, as well as the characters being rushed through. It's just, I figure I would pay other places to have a better experience. Alright, so let's talk about my family's absolute favorites. I have 3. But starting us off is in Epcot in the Land Pavilion, and it's Garden Grill. I absolutely love this. My family loves it. My children love it. It's good home cooking, and you get to visit with Mickey and Pluto and Chip and Dale, and they look so cute, especially Mickey and his bibs. It's adorable. So the price for Garden Grill is $55 per adult and $36 per child. And we as a family think it is well worth it for the quality of food, for the character experiences. We think it's well worth it. So some fun facts about Living with the Land that have to do with Garden Grill. First off, some of your food is actually produced right there on the ride of Living with the Land. So I highly recommend that before your ride or after, take your little ones, your family on the ride and show them that some of your food that you're about to eat or have ate was produced right here on Living with the Land. So as you are eating at Garden Grill, you're actually going to be slowly rotating as you eat, and you're going to see the ride Living with the Land. And then when you get to the house portion, take a look inside that window. Imagineers modeled that bedroom after Walt Disney's childhood bedroom, which is really cool. So my next favorite is still in Epcot, and it is Akershus. And this is where you get to dine with the princesses. So if you have a little girl who loves princesses, I highly recommend this one. In comparison to Cinderella's Royal Table, and that one's still really good too. But for price and quality of food, we would prefer Akershus. Honestly, we have not ate here since before the closure, but all the reviews still are really high, and we're looking forward to the next time we get to eat here. So the price of Akershus is $63 per adult and $41 per child. And that is expensive, but we honestly think it is worth it for as many characters as you get to see. There is quite a few princesses, and the last time we visited, there was Mary Poppins as well, and it was just really wonderful. The characters took their time. It was amazing. Now, I will say there are lots of tables and lots of people, but those characters still took their time, and it was really special, especially for my nieces. They had a blast with it. Alright y'all, now it is time for my absolute favorite character dining experience. It is Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera. We absolutely love it. It is $45 per adult and $29 per child. In comparison to Chef Mickey's, there is no comparison. The price is better, the food is amazing. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Like, every single person in our party went on and on and on, even the kids. So the kids can actually order almost like a waffle plate, and they can dip and paint with the waffles. It's adorable. You'll love it. I highly, highly recommend Topolino's Terrace. So one thing that families may not like about Topolino's Terrace, it does have a dress code. So you do have to dress up a little bit, not too awful fancy, but you do have to dress up a little more than your park clothes. But my family really enjoyed it. We actually did a resort day, so we were able to dress up that morning, and then we had a resort day, so we didn't have to go to the parks that afternoon and change and be hurried and rushed to get to the parks, which worked really nice for my family. So one thing to note is that Topolino's Terrace is at the Riviera, which is a resort on Walt Disney World property. If you are not staying here, you're going to need to know how to get to this resort. You can drive if you have a car, which is really great. But if you don't and you're using Disney transportation, I highly recommend getting on your bus and going to Hollywood Studios. From Hollywood Studios, get on the Skyliner and ride the Skyliner on over to the Riviera. Our family made the mistake of walking from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. From Magic Kingdom, we got the bus to the Riviera. We waited 30 to 40 minutes for our bus for the Riviera, whereas instead, at our bus stop at the Grand Floridian, a bus comes every 10 to 15 minutes for each of the parks. So Hollywood Studios bus would have came, and then we would have got on the Skyliner from there and went right on over to Topolino's Terrace. So now I know that, but I get to share that little fun detail with you and help you out. If you are curious on how to book a character dining reservation, go on down to my link below of my Disney Experience app and watch my playlist, and I will share with you how to book a character dining experience. I highly recommend you going ahead and doing your 60 days in advance for the character dining meals. They book up really fast, and if you don't get the one you want, keep checking back and looking even the day of. There's a cancellation policy of 2 hours, and some families may cancel at the last minute, so keep checking. But I highly recommend booking those 60 days in advance so you have those reservations. If you're wanting to learn more about characters, I do have a video, and I'll have it linked below, all about characters, as well as I have an Etsy shop for Disney resources, and it's Faith, Trust, and Christ. And I do have a checklist of characters in my Etsy shop, so check that out. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope this video is helpful. If it was helpful for you, like and subscribe. And if you know of a family member or a friend who's going to Walt Disney World, send my channel on over. It would help them as well as it would help me. Have a blessed day.